how old are you right now?
22.
22.
But I feel like I'm 60.
Yeah. I feel the same way, man. Let's say you're sat here with your 13-year-old self.
13, okay. Like
What advice would you give 13-year-old you?
I like that question. I've never asked myself that as well. I like that. What would I ask myself? Where was I when I was 13?
What advice would you give yourself?
What advice? I think the advice I would give myself is do what you want to do in life and not what other people are pushing you to do. Because in the end of the day, like, there's no point of living your life in someone else's eyes and not your own eyes. So
true.
I think I would have to first of all give myself a smack and then tell myself, listen, come on. Get your act, genuinely do the things that you want to do and move towards it, because you have potential.
Yeah.
So that's what I would tell myself. I'll tell myself you have the potential. Actually, if I was able to do that with everyone, I would tell them you have the potential to do anything you want to be in life at that age. Like, that's exactly what I would tell my kids when I have them. I would tell my kids straight up, you have the potential to do anything you want in life. And I truly believe that. Like, imagine airplanes. Who would have thought we would being able to just drive, drive, but have transport through the air? Like, that was a mind-blowing thing to think about back in the day, But now we just do it so commercially, so easily.
Mm-hmm.
So I truly believe whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. You have the potential. It's you who makes the decision of, am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? And what needs to be done that I can do it?
Yeah. I love that. I really love that. I think it becomes easier to think about once you realize that anything and everything that we see here first started in someone's mind. Right?
Very true.
Very true. Everything man made started off as a thought.
Yeah, very true.
Right?
Very true.
A thought that turned into action, that turned into questions, that turned into maybe failures.
Yeah.
It's it all does start here.
Yeah.
And we all do have the power to make it happen.
True.
Once we are committed, once we do stay consistent.
True.
Once we also do keep wanting to learn.
True.
Because obviously, we don't know how. To get there.
Yeah.
Right? And it's also kind of part of the journey of yes, I need to learn. I need to try.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah.
And I actually love the fact that you said that, and I think it's a very good point as well. Because if you don't try to get what you want, you're gonna have way more regrets in not even giving it a go.
Yeah.
I feel.
For sure.
I don't know. I'm also I'm just the type of person where if I want something, I have to go for it. If there's no ifs and buts, it's just, man, you have such little time in life. If you really think about it, imagine we go to school, we both graduated when we were 18. Okay, now 18 years of your life have already gone. Let's say the average life expectancy is 70, okay? If I was to take the 9-to-5 route, that means I would spend at least another 40 to 50 years of my life doing that, doing something potentially that I don't even want to do, but I got to do because I haven't had the time or haven't created the time to ask myself questions or created the time to self-reflect on what I really want. And then let's say 50 years down the line, now you have 10 years to, maybe even less, to just have for yourself, to enjoy your own free time. Imagine that. To me, that's just bizarre.
Doesn't
how?
Make sense.
How can you just go through life thinking, I'm going to work all this time, and then 40 years of work, and then you have 10, maybe less than 10, 5 to 10 years of just yourself. For me, it's more about work your ass off for 5 years straight, 4 years straight, even 3 years straight, and you'll achieve so much that could potentially leave you not having to work for almost the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know, and enjoying money while you're young is better when you're like a 6-year-old guy, white hair, you're in the back of your Porsche, like, bro.
Yeah,
it's way more boss if you pull up in a Lambo, you have all your guys, you're still nice and young people looking at, hey, how's this guy making money?
Yeah,
you know,
for sure. There's this survey that was made in like old people's home, like people who are literally on the verge of dying, and it's like the most common regret that came up through the survey was like all the things that they didn't do while they were younger, right? And it's like if people who are like, we all want to grow old, right?
Yeah.
So if these people are already telling us that like the only things that they regret is the things that they didn't do, go make that arts page, try and sell your art.
Facts.
Go train your body. Go
Facts.
do what you want to do.
Facts.
Like at least then when you are at your deathbed, it's like, okay, am I happy with everything that I did? It's like in our last conversation, we talked about death as well, where it's like, we think of death as like such a far thing until someone close to us like passes away.
I like that. Good
but
point.
if we were to wake up every day with the thought, okay, if I were to die tonight, like what would I want to do with these next 24 hours that I got?
Yeah.
And if you live, okay, that could go one or two ways, right? It could either be very positive,
of course,
and, like building and helping, or it could be destruction. Like I know there's people here right now thinking like, yo,
true. And let's say we take the positive perspective of that and say to ourselves, let's say if I died today, would I have regret doing what I wanted to do tomorrow? Not would I regret not doing what I wanted to do tomorrow, right? So, it's all about truly doing what you want to do. I can't imagine not wanting to do what I want to do in life. Like I can't imagine having to push my soul away from the things that truly give me the love and happiness in life. Like imagine that. Just I genuinely can't fathom how people. I don't understand how people do that. Like I respect it. Hey, if that makes you happy, if doing that, like no, seriously, like if you're able to if you're able to provide care, cool. I have no problem. Do your 9 to 5. Do this. It's cool. I have no problem doing it. But for me personally, that is not the world I can live in because I want to be able to be I have goals in myself. I have a certain standard of living that I see myself in, and I can't see myself going this route and telling myself, I'm going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Because think of all the multimillionaires, all those successful people. You think those guys are out here doing 9 to 5s, really? Like most of them, all the young ones especially, because that's who I look up to. I look up to all the young millionaires.
Yeah.
Even the people younger than me. I saw Kai Cenat. I don't know if you know him. Very big streamer. He's 19. Just bought a house for his mum. 500,000. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Like, soon come. Mommy house is coming, don't worry.
That is crazy to me. And I feel so much respect. I feel so much admiration for those type of people because there's so many ways to really make money. And it's not only about money, obviously, but I feel like you can just impact so many people in so many different ways that you will get an equal return of investment on. You know?
No, I love that. I think I'm actually very excited to see your journey and where you'll end up.
Me too.
Most definitely suggest everyone to follow you on all your pages. Like, I mean, it's like my Instagram algorithm is so funny, right? Like, I'll have like the most motivational things where you like wake up like, oh yes, and then you see something dumb. You're just like, how did Instagram think this was a good idea to show me this?
Yeah.
But like, if we make our own like active decision to follow the people who actually help us get to where we're going.
Yeah, definitely.
Social media could actually be used as a tool that could actually benefit you.
Most definitely.
Sure.
Like when that goes back to what is the purpose of you being on social media?
Yeah.
Is it just to like take your mind off things? Of course we all have those days. I have those days too where I just want to mindlessly scroll, okay, whatever. But it doesn't really affect me. Like I feel like it affects a lot of people,
Yeah.
and unknowingly, because I know what this is trying to do to me.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what makes me be able to just block it off.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they don't know, and
Yeah.
the fact that they don't know is what is like leading them to think in certain ways and create certain perceptions about their own reality.